Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio December 4, 2022. The moon spends the day in your solar house, and you gravitate to spirit-lifting or relaxing pursuits. You're finding new ideas and areas of life to explore. Expressing yourself in creative ways comes more naturally. Today's transits bring special light to your personality. With Neptune coming to an end of its retrograde, you can enjoy more clarity or forward movement with the home, living conditions, and living arrangements in the weeks ahead. Relationships with family, roommates, or close loved ones might also improve. You might reinvigorate dreams and plans. You're less likely to procrastinate, particularly with taking care of family and home-related matters. The inner troubleshooting you've done in recent months will begin to pay off as you regain some sense of direction and determination in the coming weeks. Smooth sailing on steady seas could be occurring for your personal and romantic relationships now. Sweet Venus, the planet of love and beauty, has been spinning like a goddess in your solar first house of identity and zodiac sign. She will harmonize in a sextile with Saturn, the planet of permanence, which could help you to bring more stability and security into your most significant rapport. This energy was exact yesterday but will still be felt now. Make a promise or discuss long-term plans you'd like to tackle as a team. You'll be undefeatable against the world. Do not let any self-doubt creep in. You might be more sensitive about your style of professional self-expression or about your passion projects when the moon in Aries conjuncts Chiron retrograde in Aries. Instead of feeling fired up and ready to defend yourself, you should take a deep breath, count to 10, and let the comments go. The moon will also trine the sun in your sign, which will be your cosmic cue to let any comments roll over you so you can keep moving forward on a positive note. With Mercury just 4 and Venus, the planet of money, just 7 days away from joining Pluto in your income sector, there is a growing sense of anticipation. This is something that not only you have been waiting for financially but have been building towards professionally for months. It is when Mercury and Venus return next week that things will start coming together across the income, work, and career fronts. You are the born traveler, the individual who follows adventure and seeks to be illuminated. You can figure out the most picturesque way to get from A to B, and you don't mind any adventure that crosses your path. You need to have a regular activity in your life in order to feel well, and your adventurous spirit suggests that it might be a risky one that fascinates you the most. Keep yourself fit at all times in order to enjoy the freedom of action you so desire. Consider the quantity versus quality thing today. It's a 2-day, and this calls for you to consider your interpersonal relationships and the importance of the special people in your life. Spending a considerable amount of time with your loved ones doesn't measure up if it's spent absent in spirit. You're better off spending an hour of undivided time. This can be especially worth considering if you're a stay-at-home parent. Is the time you're giving truly quality time? The moon is not only making its only visit to a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart during your birthday month, but just as Venus and Mercury are heading into their final weekend in Sagittarius. A friendly aspect today is putting the sun and moon in harmony, something that will create a more relaxed and confident feel over the weekend. With the sun and moon set to clash as a full moon next week, the timing couldn't be better. In the meantime, in his last full day in retrograde motion, Neptune is holding the doors open to the past on the home front. The moon has returned to your romantic sector to play its part in what was already destined to be not just a romantically charged weekend but with an opportunity for healing. Today's romantically charged lunar vibes are not only in harmony with the sun in Sagittarius but in alignment with Chiron. The planet of healing is drawing on that warmth to create even more healing. However, it is Venus, the planet of love, who will create even more magic tomorrow. Our eyes in the sky. The moon in Aries heightens our passionate and sensitive sides today. We'll be feeling more emotional than usual as the moon connects with healing asteroid Chiron. This aspect threatens to drain our energy, so it's advised that you give yourself a break. Luckily, the sun enters the picture in the latter part of the day, unexpectedly hitting us with inspiration. Be sure to take this opportunity to get moving if your day got off to a slow start. The sun and the moon continue to get along through the afternoon, bringing wonderful surprises and a bit of inspiration your way. Be sure to write down any brilliant ideas you have today. Being creative and communicative makes it easy to get your ideas across. A more daring attitude brings important new ideas into play that you turn into real plans, and when they're more defined, involve others. If single, you can still have fun trying out new things, especially where your body is concerned. Try some healthy eating and exercise. Our affectionate side comes out to play once evening arrives, and we'll be in the mood for romance and love. Use the atmosphere provided by this aspect to enjoy a romantic evening with your significant other. Spend the evening cooking dinner, cuddling on the couch, and binge watching your favorite show. If you're single, do the same thing, only focus the love on yourself and remind yourself how smart and attractive you are. The cosmic weather is quiet today until the late afternoon, when the Aries moon harmoniously trines the Sagittarius sun. This transit finds our ego and emotions in a state of equilibrium. The luminaries are united in fire signs, giving the day an aspirational feel. It appears like anything is possible now. When we embrace this energy, that vision becomes a reality. This is an excellent aspect for exploring hobbies and social pursuits. We easily make new friends or improve relationships with old ones. By trying new things and visiting new places, we attract serendipity. The only downside of this period is the risk of becoming so comfortable that we fail to use momentum to our advantage. Push yourself to get out of the house, arrange a meetup with friends, or plan a date. Situate yourself for success. Private affairs will run smoothly thanks to your relaxed and open manner. No nasty surprises are waiting around the corner, and you have the chance to finally clear up an old misunderstanding. You are obviously a good listener and give your family and friends the feeling that you're on the same wavelength as them. Conduct your financial affairs with moderation. At present you're quite satisfied but should weigh up the pros and cons even when lending money. Don't be taken in by people making spurious promises when borrowing, and document everything in writing. This will let you sleep at night and protect your assets. However, a couple of short hours later, the moon aligns with Chiron, poking at an old wound. Triggering events in the present call up insecurities spawned in our past. It seems like history is repeating itself. In reality, we're being given an opportunity to change our story by doing things differently. It will be tempting to respond to injustice, pain, or insult in anger now. Yet, the satisfaction we receive from hurting another will be short-lived. We are better off declaring our worth by distancing ourselves from drama. It is a brave thing to invest our energy in more worthwhile pursuits. In this way, we realign ourselves with our emotional center and open ourselves up to healing in the process. You've enough strength to undertake any strenuous task you put your mind to. Free yourself from psychological burdens and any harmful vices you might have. You've the ability to master new physical challenges. Harness this new enthusiasm and think how your attitude helps you endure in difficult times.